No one can construct for you the bridge upon which precisely you must cross the stream of life. No one but you yourself alone. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. Without music, life would be a mistake. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. The lonely one offers his hand too quickly to whomever he encounters. What does your conscience say? You should become the person you are. All truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes? The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Hope in reality is the worst of all evils because it prolongs the torments of man. We love life not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. The snake, which cannot cast its skin, has to die. As well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions. They cease to be mind. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. I know of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and the impossible. The most perfidious way of harming a cause consists of defending it deliberately with faulty arguments. Do you want to have an easy life? Then always stay with the herd and lose yourself in the herd. We should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once. To forget one's purpose is the commonest form of stupidity. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. We have art in order not to die of the truth. There is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. He who despises himself still respects himself as one who despises. Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. We often refuse to accept an idea merely because the tone of voice in which it has been expressed is unsympathetic to us. What is done out of love always takes place beyond good and evil. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth.